What would you do if the person who built your dreams right beside you was the same person quietly burning them down? That's not a hypothetical question. That's exactly what happened to me. My name doesn't matter, but this story matters. Because somewhere out there, someone is sitting across from their best friend right now, laughing, trusting, believing, completely unaware that the knife is already in position. This is a story about betrayal, about greed, about a friendship I would have died for. And it's about the moment karma showed up without warning and collected every single debt. Stay with me, because this one will shake you.
Marcus and I met in college, University of Texas, Austin, fall semester 2014. He was the guy who always had a plan, always had energy, always had a vision. And I was the guy who knew how to execute, how to grind, how to turn an idea into something real. We were perfect together, not as brothers by blood, but brothers by choice. After graduation, while everyone else was chasing corporate jobs and safe salaries, Marcus and I had a different idea. We were going to build something. We pooled together everything we had. I put in $18,000, every dollar I had saved working nights and weekends through college. Marcus put in $12,000. We signed a partnership agreement, 50-50, equal partners, equal say, equal trust. We launched a digital marketing agency in Dallas, Texas. Small at first, just 2 laptops, 1 shared office space, and a whole lot of ambition. Within 8 months, we had 11 clients. Within 14 months, we crossed 6 figures in revenue. People around us couldn't believe it. Our families were proud, our friends were amazed. And Marcus was my brother, my partner, my best friend. Or so I believed. It started small. The kind of small that you dismiss because you trust someone too much to look clearly. Marcus started taking client calls without looping me in. He started handling invoices directly. He said he was just streamlining things. I believed him. Then I noticed something strange. One of our biggest clients, a real estate firm out of Houston paying us $7,200 a month, had gone quiet on me. Emails unanswered, calls not returned. I reached out directly to the client contact, a woman named Sandra. Her response stopped my heart. She said, and I will never forget these words, "Oh, we've been working exclusively with Marcus for the past 4 months. He said you left the company." I left the company. I had to read that 3 times. I called Marcus immediately. He laughed it off, said it was a misunderstanding, said Sandra must have gotten confused, promised to clear it up. He never did. So I dug deeper. I requested access to our shared business bank account, an account I hadn't checked in months because I trusted him completely with the finances. What I found made my stomach drop. Over the previous 6 months, Marcus had been making transfers, small ones at first, 500 here, 800 there, then larger ones, thousands at a time, all going into an account I didn't recognize. I hired a forensic accountant, spent $3,000.
I didn't confront him right away. I'm glad I didn't. Instead, I spent 2 weeks collecting everything. Bank statements, email threads, client communications, contracts signed in only his name that should have had both our signatures. My attorney reviewed everything. Her exact words were, "This is an open and shut case of business fraud and breach of fiduciary duty." Then I called Marcus, asked him to meet me at our old office. He walked in smiling, relaxed, confident. The same smile I had trusted for 10 years. I slid the folder across the table. He opened it. The smile disappeared. For the first time in all the years I had known him, Marcus had nothing to say. I told him calmly. No shouting, no emotion. I told him he had 72 hours to respond to my attorney, or I would be filing both a civil lawsuit and a criminal complaint with the Dallas Police Department. He tried to minimize it, said it was borrowed money, said he was going to pay it back, said I was overreacting. I stood up, buttoned my jacket, and walked out.
Here is what happened next. Marcus did not respond to my attorney within 72 hours, so we filed. Civil lawsuit for breach of partnership agreement, fraud and misappropriation of business funds. Criminal complaint with the Dallas Police Department White Collar Crimes Division. Marcus hired a lawyer, tried to negotiate, offered me $40,000 to settle and walk away. I said no. The civil case went to court 8 months later. The judge ruled in my favor completely. Marcus was ordered to repay the full $94,000, plus my legal fees, plus interest. The criminal case? Marcus pled guilty to 1 count of felony theft to avoid trial. He received 3 years probation, mandatory financial restitution, and a permanent felony record. The digital marketing agency he had quietly been building on the side, using our stolen clients and our stolen money, every single client left him the moment the news broke. His new business collapsed within 60 days. His reputation in the Dallas business community? Gone. His marriage? His wife filed for divorce 4 months after the conviction. She said she couldn't trust a man capable of doing that to his best friend. Everything he built on betrayal, every single piece of it, fell apart. And me? I rebuilt. Slowly, painfully, but I rebuilt. Today, my agency has a new partner, someone who has earned that trust over years. Our revenue last year crossed $400,000. I don't celebrate what happened to Marcus. I don't hate him either. But I believe, deeply, completely, that the universe keeps a perfect record. Every lie, every stolen dollar, every fake smile across a lunch table, it keeps a record. And when the time is right, it collects.
If you are watching this and you have been betrayed by a friend, a partner, a colleague, I want you to hear this clearly. Document everything. Stay calm, trust the process, and never, ever settle for less than what you deserve. Justice is not always fast, but it is always thorough. Thank you for watching Justice Served Cold. If this story moved you, hit that subscribe button, because next week, we have a story that is even more shocking than this one. And remember, every betrayal has a price. Justice served cold. Subscribe. The best stories are yet to come.